Hello and welcome to the part 2 of the Langrisser series or guide. I don't really know what you call this, but in today's video I'm going to talk about basically the characters that I'll be using, and they are all basic characters, rare onwards, and they are going to be characters that are given to you. That means everyone should have all these characters even if they did not make any summons at all. So in this case, you can't say like, you know, your RNG is really bad, you have no luck, and you couldn't get an SSR character, therefore the game is really hard for you. I want to sort of like prove the point where you don't have to be, or where you don't need a really good character in order to win the game, or in order to advance, and I'm gonna try and show it to you. But first, I want to talk about the summoning aspect because we didn't get to explore that part in the first video, simply because our level wasn't high enough and it wasn't unlocked yet. So yeah, let's take a look. So these are the things that you can summon. From the top, these are certain sort of like events where you can summon specific SSR with a higher probability. The key here is that when you are trying to get a SSR, or when you're summoning, always try to collect up to at least 10 and summon 10 per time. The reason why is because if you summon 10 at a time, you have at least one SR, so you won't walk away fully empty-handed. You have at least one SR hero, which is still pretty good. So all these events basically gives you a chance of getting those particular heroes. Like this one is Bernard and also Leon. This one is Elwin and also Cherry. So yeah, depending on your setup, you kind of have to do a lot of studying to see what kind of characters that you want for your final layout. But for us, we're not going to bother about all these things because we are not going to use them. We are going to use very basic characters, and hopefully they can, you know, make us proud somehow. So this is the default hero summon. Just click this. The chances of getting any SSR is still the same. It's only that during the event, the chances of getting those particular SSR is higher. You can also use the voucher to summon equipments. So like in this case, if I were to summon equipment, I can have at least one SR. So that's also pretty good. And then there's friendship vouchers, which you're gonna get a lot. And you're supposed to summon every day as a daily quest. So you want to keep some points so that you can just use it for your dailies. Now I'm gonna summon 10 from here just to show you how it looks like. This is the Goddess of Light. There you go. The thing spins. If it stops at a goal, that means you get an SR. It could be an item, it could be, in this case, it's 2 SR item for potions, which is not really that rare. But when it comes to heroes, it's kind of a big deal because there are some SR heroes that are really good. So let's take a look at equipment. Now since I'm not going to get a SSR hero for this particular account, so I am going to use my Trinity vouchers here, and we're gonna see what kind of equipment we can get to make our current characters stronger. Here we go. Oof. So it stopped at goal. This means that we have an SR, which is not too bad. Now I usually skip forward to see. So these are the things that we have. These are, looks pretty good. Now all the SR items, which are the gold one, they have unique properties. So for example, let's go into my hero list. So these are all the heroes that I'll be using, those that are level 20. This one, coincidentally, when I was using the friendship voucher over here, because you could get heroes as well from here. When I did it the first time, I actually got him. So, but we're not actually gonna use him because still, again, he didn't come by naturally. We kind of summoned him. So I'm only gonna play characters that were sort of like given to you. So everyone would have like 100% chance of having them. So let's take a look at the goal stuff. Anything that is an SR has a unique property. So if I were to level up this sword until it reaches level 10, it will have an extra increment in 2% attack. So those are really good. This one gives extra 2% of HP. This one gives you mobility and HP. So the way you level up is first you click Forge. Under Strengthen, these are the sort of like crystal hammers, I guess, used to level up this. So by clicking, you can see how far it goes. You kind of want to save some so that it doesn't go overboard. So I'm trying to get it to exactly level 10 if possible. Okay, what we can do is we can strengthen first, and then from here we can see how much more we need. 2 more. There you go. Every single level that it increases its stats, and if it's SR or SSR above weapon, it will also unlock a certain skill. So in this case, as mentioned, it gives you an extra 2% attack. Now if you level up this to level 20, it will give you 4% attack, and so on and so forth. So that is how it kind of works. Now over here is the training. This part is basically the place where you train your soldiers. So all your infantry, we have different types of soldiers, and we can level up them. But to level up them, you need materials. The ways of getting the materials is you can send your heroes or characters to do expedition, and they'll come back with well, in this case they came back with a lot of potions and coin, but potentially, for example, let's put one over. See, potentially they can get all these books, which could increase the abilities of the soldiers. So I'm gonna send a bunch of them for expedition. The second way you can get those books for training is under the secret realm, and over here you can see there's this mode. Whew, it's gonna be a long video, I can already tell. So over here you can basically fight this. If you win, you get rewards, and you can also go on the team. Under team, you can actually team up with other players to fight a specific that boss. So now when you look at this, it says that complete previous level to unlock. That means I have to do this one before I can do this one. The problem here is that if you go to team, and let's say you had a full team with the help of others to clear this level, it's not going to unlock the next level. You have to unlock it yourself, and once that part is unlocked, then you can team and go into there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and unlock as many as I can. So let's start from here. Every single day you can do 2, which gives you an extra bonus. So right now I'm going to do 1 of it, and I'm gonna get a little bit more than I usually would have gotten if I were to do it more than twice. So by right, before you start, you're supposed to scan and take a look at what you are fighting. But because we were kind of limited with the characters that we have, so chances are I am going to use these few characters. The position of how they start, you could mess around with it as well, especially the cavalries. They can move a lot further because they're riding a horse. The one that's flying as well, the flyers, they can move a lot further. So perhaps you would want to put those that are walking to be in the front line so that they can reach wherever it is a little bit faster. Now over here we have a demon type monster, which is a slime. So Acolyte or the holy type is actually really good at facing them, but she could not reach them. Okay, we're gonna use him to try and kill one. So thank God it's only level 13. This is gonna go by really fast. So whenever you come to a stage that's really easy and you know that for sure you can handle it, you have the option to click auto. So this is actually a way to make things a lot easier and a lot faster for you. Okay, so you see like if we were to do this and it's not our first time, we only get this little stuff, but because it's our first time, we get a little bit extra. And on the second time of the day, you also get a little bit extra, but the third time you stop getting extra. So you can actually see it over here. It says daily reward. So now it's 1 out of 2. So we already used 1. So if it goes 0 out of 2, that means any subsequent extra rounds that we do in this category is not going to give us extra bonus. Now I'm not going to do another one yet. I'm going to do it offline where I'm not recording because time is an issue here. So we have this one that gives you experience potions, and this one is where the one that is going to be kind of hard, and we're going to get some better equipment and also more hammers so that we can level up all our SR gears. Now this guy is at a level 20, I believe. It says that superior weapons are the cavalry, flyers, and also assassin. Okay, so this is the fight. There's a lot of flyers, we have to get through them. The problem here is that there's only one path. This means that if you have a lot of melees, they're gonna have trouble going through here and attacking him as well, because it's hard to surround him, especially if there's no box here for the melee to stand. So that would be an issue. Now because of that, I can actually put this guy over here. Now cavalry is going to be useful here. So it's going to be him, and yep, let's go. So the first thing is we have to take care of the flyers over here. You can actually zoom out a little bit, just a little bit, so that you can see a little bit better. So we're gonna move with this guy in the front line. He might be actually kind of weak against flyers, so I'm gonna give him some shield with my support. This guy's a magician. He has this ability that is especially good against flyers. So remember I said in the first video that magicians has the ability to use different elements, and each elements are like good and weak against certain soldier types. So wind is good against fire, fire is good against infantry, lightning is good against cavalry, ice is good against lancer, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's see if we can one tap this harpy looking thing. Oh, it is a harpy. Nope. Almost though. So as you can see, I can't attack the harpies because they are flying. So I'm just gonna advance. But my flyer could, which is great. Now I believe I can actually take out one if I want to, but I want to use this instead. The reason why is because if you can somehow hurt them and also kind of debuff them right now, their attack is going to be lowered as well. So the way the game works is like this. The weaker you are in terms of health, the less damage you will do if you were to attack someone. So like perhaps a full health harpy would have done a lot more damage to my healer. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, this is kind of scary. So what I can do right now is I'll kill this. I will use my flyer to take care of this Harpy. And finally, oh boy, I don't think I can kill him. I'm gonna try though. So attack first. So damage is very low because my health is very low.
Do you need help?
I'm gonna try and heal. Oh no. I think I'm gonna lose one of them, so it's fine. I'll just lose one of them. I just hope that it's not the healer. I would prefer to lose the magician. Right, now he's gonna go for the dragon. Oh man, it's gonna take a while. Oh, thank God. Oh, my magician survived. Nice. Okay, so here's something interesting about this guy's ability. His lightning, if you manage to kill the enemy, it will instantly cool down, as in the cooldown will be neglected because its cooldown is 3 rounds, but if you manage to kill the enemy, it's gonna reduce its cooldown by 3 turns. So I can use lightning again. There you go. Now my healer has a passive. I think it's a passive. Yeah, there you go. It will restore a random ally with the lowest health. So what I will do here is I'll move her and I'll heal herself, but she will also heal the mage, by a little bit. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna send with my magician. The magician has the ability to teleport, so I'm gonna send my infantry all the way here and try and attack. Oof, what did I just do? Okay, so my infantry actually don't have the angle to attack the dragon, and he can't go behind him, so yep, there's no use of that infantry. So he really can't do anything right now because it's blocking. So in a weird way, this match really helped flyers a lot, because if you're a flyer, you can get to the person easily. All right. I guess I'll attack again. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna win this because we still have so many characters. And the flyer is coming to supply more damage. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. There you go. Mad virus. Sounds dangerous. Okay, so I want to heal him. I'm gonna pull him back so that I can come forward and heal him. Now the magician is ranged, so if he could manage to get this block, she can attack him as well. I'm actually gonna use my ability, Ram. Ram does 1.2 the normal damage, so it's a little bit higher. If it's not a big boss fight, Ram also pushes the unit backwards, which is kind of cool because, let's see if I can sort of like explain. Okay, so it pushes the enemy 2 blocks back, and then it reduces its mobility by 2. So if it's a normal ground unit, it won't reach you, so it gets pushed back 2 blocks. But then his mobility drops by 2, so he can only walk 1 block in front. So that is the way he kind of like bullies people, I would say. So he push you back, you reduce your mobility, you can't even come back to reach him and can't attack him. Alright. Oh my god. So certain boss like dragons, they are range. So if it's a range attacking a range, they both get damage. If it's a range attacking a melee, the range will not get damaged. That's pretty much how it works. Okay, so I feel like this video has gone pretty far. We have spent a lot of time looking at different aspects of the game, and we also managed to see one simple fight. Okay, so that's all for the episode 2 of the Langrisser. We managed to talk about the summoning, the secret realm, and also I showed you a simple fight with a dragon, and also how the terrain, we actually haven't really got into the terrain yet. That will be in another topic, but then the map actually influences you a lot on how your strategy needs to be. And we also talk a little bit about the skills and abilities. We didn't get to look at the individual characters and their abilities yet. We only managed to touch a little bit of it, but I'm pretty sure since I'm gonna be using more or less the same characters over and over again, and we're gonna get to know them very personally very soon. So for that, I will end this video here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Hi, thank you for watching till the end. I hope that you will consider subscribing to help the growth of this channel. Like and comment down below to let me know if you like to see more of this particular content. And finally, click the bell icon so that you will not miss any of my new upcoming videos. I wish you a pleasant day. Bye bye.